Hey guys. Hey y'all. Welcome. I'm going to wait for several more y'all to pop on, and then I am going to give an introduction of who I am, what we're going to be doing, all of that kind of stuff. Before I do get started, I am going to go on ahead and make my pre-workout and things of that nature. If you guys don't know, I do use Trim. That's what this handy dandy packet is. Hey, welcome back, Debbie. Hey, Contaria. Hey, Janice. Hey, Kitty. I am feeling okay for the most part. Hey, Pamela. Welcome. Hey, you guys. I'm super excited to be back. Thank you so much, Pam. So listen, as some of you guys might know, I've just been kind of going through it for real. Like, I've kind of given you guys a rundown, sort of, best that I can. But I want to apologize, for missing last week some. I'm trying my best to get okay and be okay given my circumstances and my current situation. If y'all don't know my situation, I truly do apologize. But if you guys are new to me, I am honestly going through a recent breakup, all that kind of stuff, and processing everything after everything. But anyways, I appreciate you guys being super understanding and super loving and just being who you are, because I know life is certainly challenging at times, and we certainly have to have a very great support system, and I'm very thankful for the support system that we have created within this platform. But anyways, if y'all don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. I am back. But my name is Nataushia. I am from Central Kentucky. I'm 32 years old. I started my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. I at one point did weigh over 500 pounds. Like, to me, it's crazy for me to even think, believe, or even whatever. Like, I still can't believe I weighed that much. I can't. But I did. Thankfully, thankfully, I no longer weigh that. Thankfully, I decided to change my life, completely turn it around. Now, I will say I did have gastric sleeve surgery June 30th of 2021, but I changed my lifestyle. I only track 3 things. That is my proteins, my carbs, and my sugars. Hey, Mona. And those are the only 3 things I track. That's all that I have tracked the entire journey that I've been on. I don't watch my calories. I don't count my fat. I don't count any of that kind of stuff. I will say that I allow myself a certain amount, but I'm going to wait till a few more people pop on before I release my totals. If you have been with me, then you already know what I'm about to say. And if you haven't, then you're going to find out in just a second. But let me go on ahead and pour my pre-workout in here really quickly. Because if y'all don't know, I work at Chick-fil-A part-time. So of the daytime, like Monday through Friday, I'll be at Chick-fil-A all day. And then I get off and I come straight home and we do these workouts and stuff like that, because your girl's simply trying to make a living out here in this very difficult little bitty old world. But anyways, a lot of you guys also ask me, do I only do seated cardio? Abso-freaking-lutely, y'all. Abso-freaking-lutely. If I'm not doing seated cardio, then you might see me walking or something of that nature. But other than that, seated cardio is my primary form of exercise. What happened is I actually ended up getting injured on my left ankle. I was already down over 200 pounds at the time, and I was like, okay, I want to go on ahead and try to continue my weight loss journey. Like, I knew cardio was super essential for me to hit the goals that I was trying to hit for myself. So then I started to do research. So as I done my research, I found seated cardio. I already knew how to do modified exercises, like modified push-ups, modified mountain climbers, modified this, modified that, because I am also the queen of modified exercises. Because if you guys don't know, coming from over 500 pounds, it can be difficult to exercise, especially when we have that excess weight on our body and things of that nature. But even if you're just starting out, let's say you're just a beginner, whatever the case may be, it is okay for you to start off doing this. It's okay if you're an advanced person and you need to fall back on this simply because you're injured. That is okay. Because seated cardio isn't just something that's super hard, whatever the case may be. Now, it will be challenging, but you're able to enter and go at your own pace. So even if you are an advanced person, let's say you're a marathon runner and you're injured and you want to do this, I would highly suggest doing the advanced versions of these exercises to reap the full benefits of this routine. But I will say, I will show you guys modifications and things of that nature so that you guys have an understanding of things that you can do in place of the more advanced examples, okay? But a lot of you guys are asking me how I am doing, especially those of y'all hopping on TikTok right now because there's quite a few of you guys. But I'm just going to be honest. I am here. That's what I can say. I am here. I am pushing on because I'm here to say this much. Even though my life is a mess right now and there's so much chaos going on that I'm stressed out to the gill, we're all going through something, right? We just can't stop. So I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to push on no matter how much my heart hurts, no matter how much life gets even more crazy, because I'm telling you, it's always going to be crazy, baby, okay? But it is how we pick ourselves up and we move forward that's going to determine how well we do in life, right? So even though we may question everything, even though we may question what it is that we're dealing with or going through, I promise there's always going to be something better to come, okay? But what I will say is we are going to do 14 separate exercises this evening. Okay, we're back to usual. We're going to do 14 exercises at 30 seconds a piece with a 10-second breather. In that 10 seconds during round one, I will show you all modifications. I will show you the advanced version and go all the way down to the simplified version. A lot of my simplified versions will not include your feet, especially for those of us just starting out, because I know how challenging it is to work out. So please pay attention because I have 10 seconds to show you guys usually 2 to 4 exercises within that window, okay? I will go on ahead and let you all know what our routine is this evening, and then I'll kind of explain what we're going to do, okay? Oh, hey, thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Oh, thank you, Pam. I appreciate. Yes, absolutely. So listen, what we're going to do this evening, guys, our routine, if you guys don't know, I create all of our routines for every single day that we do this, all right? But anyways, we are going to start off with a reach and step. We're going to move into jump ropes, battle ropes, back jacks, out, in, ups. Then we're going to move into quick feet. We have chicken jacks, then our seated jog. Then we're going to move into uppercuts, block jacks. Then we're going to have our knee slice or the knee slammer. Then we're going to move into a seated row. We have our hip abductors again. And then we're going to finish off with tapsies. Now, I know some of these exercises 100% sound challenging, but I'm here to tell you, baby, you can do this, okay? I promise there's modifications that's going to be able to be done no matter what your skill level is, okay? But let me hit this chair and let me show you guys what we are going to be doing. Now, I will also let you know, once I pop a squat in this chair and we get to going, I'm not going to be able to see everything y'all saying. I'm sorry. But I will talk to you guys as soon as I'm finished, okay? But let me show y'all how to properly sit in our chairs. Hopefully everybody can see me. If you struggle to see me, what I will suggest is swipe the comment section out of the way, whichever way it's going to go. And then you're going to be able to see me a little bit more efficiently. Okie dokie. But let me go on ahead and show y'all how to sit in your chairs. I'm so happy you guys can join me this evening. But anyways, what we're going to do, believe it or not, we're going to sit in our chair. Okay? But you're going to sit at the very edge of your seat and you're going to try to keep your core tight. Now, I know a lot of you guys might be like, what does keeping our core tight mean, Nataushia? Baby, I've got you. What you're going to do is if you have ever taken a selfie to try and suck in your belly and look skinny, I don't know how many of us have done that. I know I have about a blue million zillion times, even though I still look just as fat. But whatever. That's okay. I know you know how to suck in that belly and look a little smaller than what we normally do. But if you don't, what I would suggest is simply suck your belly button in through your spine. And that's certainly going to give that exercise and those workouts that we're doing a lot of abdominal engagement, okay? But I will say that when we're doing our exercises, there's going to be moments that you cannot finish an exercise if you're just starting off and this is your first time. So I am going to show you seated quick feet. I'm here to tell you this is the easiest exercise you can go into. Because let's say our first exercise is the seated jog. And let's say you can't finish that within that 30-second window. Because what I do is intervals. So we exercise for 30 seconds. I don't care if you do 2 reps. I don't care if you do 20 or 200. All I care is that you give me your best effort, because we're all starting somewhere. You don't have to race me. You don't have to keep up with me. You can go snail speed and still get a workout, I promise. So don't doubt yourself, and certainly do not limit yourself, because you can do this. All right? No matter what anybody says, every little bit of movement when we're first starting out absolutely matters and counts. Don't you think otherwise, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to keep moving for 30 seconds. So if you can't finish that jog within 30 seconds, I need you to keep your heart rate going. So I'm going to show you seated quick feet first. That is the easiest exercise that I do have that you will be able to utilize to keep that heart rate elevated and going, okay? So what we're going to do in order to do the seated quick feet is you're going to extend your arms out in front of you if you feel comfortable. If not, baby, you do what you feel comfortable doing, but I highly encourage you to engage your arms eventually, okay? But this is what you're going to do for seated quick feet. This right here. That's it. That's super, super easy. And when you keep your core tight, you don't have to hold your breath the entire time you're doing the exercise. Just kind of periodically do it so it engages your abdominal muscles, okay? But let's say you don't know how to do the seated jog. I want to go on ahead and show you all what the seated jog looks like from the side, so you understand what I'm saying when I say keep your back off the back of the chair and your core tight while doing the exercise. Because that is one of the most intense exercises that I do feel like I have. So I will go on ahead and let you see that example from the side so you kind of understand what we're kind of trying to get toward. Because I will say when I first started to do seated cardio, I couldn't keep my back off the back of my chair. I'm just keeping it real. Keeping it 100, 1,000, whatever you want to call it, baby. But anyways, this is what seated jog looks like. You're going to be okay. There's no way that I can keep my composure. There's no way I can do this. Okay. I get that. So that's why I have a modification. So if you give me just a second, I'll show you the modification after I do this advanced example. Okay. So please pay attention. But this is your advanced seated jog. You're keeping your core engaged. Your back's off the back of your chair. You're swinging those arms. All right. So that's your advanced seated jog example. Now, the modified example, your feet's not going to come off the floor. Sounds really crazy, especially with us jogging from the chair, correct? Jogging from the chair in general just sounds absolutely impossible. But I'm here to tell you, baby, yes, you can. Okay? But anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to use your tippy toes and you're going to use your arms. Please pay attention, because this modification, you're going to pump and you're going to literally lift your heel off the back of the floor. That's it. All right? So pay attention. You're going to go pump, 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 and you're going to pick your own pace, okay? Now, I know that you can do that for sure, okay? The quicker you swing your arms and the quicker you try to move yourself in these exercises, it will increase your heart rate. And if y'all don't know anything about that, baby, that means you're going to burn more calories. When we're burning more calories, honey bun, you're burning fat, okay? But we are going to go on ahead and get started, because your girl's been at work all day, and I am very much ready for a share. If y'all don't know, I'm from Central Kentucky, okay? But I'm very much ready for a share and to lay my booty down and go to night-night, okay? Because I got to be at work at 7 a.m. in the morning. But anyways, we are going to get started. I'm super, super excited that you guys are here with me tonight. So if y'all are ready, I just need to see some reactions that you guys are ready too. Are we ready? I think so. Yes, we're ready. Well, welcome to my first timers. I'm super excited to do this with you guys. I am going to hit my chair. With that being said, once I hit this chair, can you guys help me? To all of the people that pop on, I can't answer questions, but I know you guys can help me, okay? So if y'all can, just fill in for me when I can't. But I love y'all, and we're about to get this show started, okay? By the way, make sure y'all got some hydration. Okie dokie. Let's go. Now again, I highly suggest if you need to see me a little bit more clearly, go on ahead and swap that comment section out of the way, and we've got this, all right? But I am going to turn my music up. You're welcome to listen to what you want to. I am going to show you our first exercises, and we're going to get this party started, okay? So welcome to Seated Cardio with the Seated Cardio Queen. Yay. Anyways, our first exercise is the reach and step. This is how you reach and step. Reach and step. But baby, I know stepping can be challenging, so if that's your situation, I'm going to need for you to reach, okay? But we're going to do that exercise for 30 seconds starting now. Let's go. Reach and step. You're going to choose one of your two options and go, baby. Good job. That's it. Perfect. Keep it up. Put in that work and take that breather. So up next is going to be that seated jump rope. I have two examples, so please pay attention. We have option 1. Option 2, we bounce. Your feet don't come off the floor, you tippy toe. Act like you got a baby in your lap if you need to, because we obviously ain't going to bounce Bobby through the ceiling. Okay, let's go on ahead and do our jump ropes. We have 30 seconds of jump ropes starting now. Try to keep your core tight. Up next will be our battle ropes, okay? Woo! But a lot of you guys ask me, Nataushia, how do you stay motivated? Nataushia, how did you do it? How did you lose over 275 pounds? Because I didn't quit. Take your breather. You have to be consistent. Even on the days you don't want to do anything, you still have to show up. I'm telling you, that pays off more than anything. Battle ropes are next. They look like this. Because I'm here to tell you, I've not always had the motivation. I've not always wanted to work out. I haven't always wanted to eat healthy. But I have, obviously. But there's things that we have to do. Like right now, we have 30 seconds of battle ropes starting now. But you have to figure out, how bad do you want it? Are you willing to make the sacrifices that are necessary in order for you to hit the goals that you have for yourself? Because if you're not, you shouldn't complain. If you're not willing to put in the work, you can't complain when you don't get the results you're not even putting in the work for. I'm just saying. You got it. Take that breather. Now, up next is our back jacks. I have 3 examples. Please pay attention. We have option 1, option 2, option 3. All right? So if you notice, it gets a little easier as you progress. So choose one of those 3 options. We're going to do back jacks for 30 seconds. Starting now, babe. But weight loss isn't easy. There is no one-size-fits-all type answer. All of our bodies are different. We all have different ways that are going to work for our bodies that may not work for somebody else, and that's okay. But we all still have to put in work regardless of whatever pathway we choose. Take that breather. Good job. So up next is going to be our out and ups. The way we do that is we start in the center. We go out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, okay? That's all we do. But we have 30 seconds of this exercise starting now. But a lot of you all ask me as well, what do you drink while you work out? XC Trim, baby. If you're wondering where I get my Exy Trim, I actually sell it. It is my free workout that I use. If you guys want to look at my link tree, that's where you're going to find the link. There's 2 flavors, apple and berry. And they are game changers. Take that breather. Now up next is our quick feet. This is what it looks like, remember? You got it, baby. But guess what? We've got 30 seconds of seated quick feet. Starting now. Let's go. But welcome. If you don't know what seated cardio is, maybe you can stick around and find out. Good job. Keep it up. Take that breather. Now up next, they're chicken jacks. I have 3 examples, so please pay attention, all right? We have option 1, option 2, option 3, all right? So you're going to choose one of those 3 options based on your skill level, and we're going to knock it out for 30 seconds. Starting now, let's go. Again, go at your own pace. You got this. Perfect. Keep up that good work. Thank you guys so much for sharing my content. It really does help more than what you realize. I appreciate you all so much. Almost there. Take that breather. Up next is our seated jog, okay? Seated jog, this right here, or pump, 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 okay? But we have seated jog for 30 seconds, starting now. Perfect. Look at you go. Put in that work, babe. You got it. That's it. Perfect. Good job. Take that breather. So up next is our uppercuts. If you've never done an uppercut, baby, when I tell you this is an aggression release, yes, but this is what it looks like. All right, so you pick your pace. You don't have to be super fast. You don't have to be super slow. Whatever your prerogative is, baby, get it in. But we have 30 seconds uppercut starting now. That's it. Swing those arms. Uppercut away, baby. You got it. So this works your arms, obviously, your chest and your core and your back. You got it. Keep going. Woo. Take that breather. Perfect. So up next is going to be our block jack. I have 3 examples. We have option 1, option 2, option 3. So you're going to choose one of those 3 options. You're going to do it for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Good job. Good job. That's it. Take that breather. Perfect. So up next is going to be that knee slice or knee slam. If you can't do this, slicer, baby, I got you. You're gonna slam, all right? So choose one of those two exercises. We're gonna knock it out for 30 seconds. Starting now, let's go. Yes, keep that core tight as much as you possibly can. You got it. We're all going to finish strong, and we're going to finish together, because guess what? We've got this. Take your breather. So up next is our seated row. If you've never done a seated row, baby, you about to, okay? But this is what it looks like. Option 1, seated row with your knees. If you can't do this, baby, please keep those knees down and squeeze those shoulder blades, okay? Choose one of those two options. We're going to do it for 30 seconds. Whew. Starting now. Woo! Put in that work. Because guess what? If you don't think that you are worth it right now, baby, you are. You always have been, and you will always be worth it, no matter what size you are, no matter what color you are, no matter what you are. You absolutely matter, no matter what. You got it. Yes. Take that breather. So, next is our hip abductors. To do that, you're going to be at the edge of your chair. You're going to butterfly out your legs. Squeeze those booty cheeks. Come in. Out. In. Out. All right? So you're going to do this exercise for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Squeeze those booty cheeks. We're going to grow those glutes, babe. Yes. Good job. You got it. We've got one more exercise. Then we are starting round 2 of 3. Great job tonight. Woo! I know I better not be the only one sweating. Take that breather, babe. So our next exercise is tapsies. If you've never done tapsies, baby, this is it. This right here. Okay? But what we're going to do is try to speed it up a little. All right? So figure out the exercise, get it down, and then work your way up. All right? But we're going to knock out our tapsies for 30 seconds, starting now. Go at your own pace. Guys, we're about to go into round 2, and you guys are doing great. Yes. Whew. Put in that work, baby. You got it. Good job. Take that breather. You just finished round 1 of 3. So if you have not yet, you better pat yourself on the back, baby. Okay? But we're about to start round 2. Back at the top, we have our reaching steps. Guess what, though? Timer just went off. We have reaching steps for 30 seconds, starting now. Keep up that work. You've got this. Yes. Thank you guys so much for sharing this. Thank you. Take that breather. Up next, jump rope. Y'all are doing absolutely amazing. But it's that time, babe. Let's knock out these jump ropes. We got 30 seconds starting now. Put in the work. You got this. Yes. Battle ropes are next. You are doing great. Perfect. Take that breather. Good job tonight, guys. All right. Let's knock out these battle ropes. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Keep it moving and keep it grooving. I know your body might be sore. I know you might be tired, but baby, I know you got so much more left in you. You better not give up, because I'm not going to give up on you. No time soon. You've got this. Yes. Take that breather. So next is that back jack. Okay. Perfect job. Woo! Y'all, I am sweating something fierce right now, so I hope that I am not the only one. But let's knock out these back jacks. We have 30 seconds starting now. You got it. So this particular exercise, if you have the advanced version, will work your thighs, your glutes, your core, your arms, your back, your shoulders, your chest, all of it. Good job. Take your breather. Perfect. Up next is our out and ups. Now I see comments popping up. I can't really read them, but I promise I'll do what I can after we stretch, okay? But let's knock out these out and ups. We have 30 seconds starting now. Perfect. So this particular exercise targets your abdominal muscles, especially your lower abdomen. And it certainly accelerates your heart rate to get that cardio aspect of the workout too. Take your breather, babe. All right. So up next is going to be our quick feet. All right, let's knock out that seated quick feet, my loves. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Good job. Chicken jacks are next. Take that breather, baby. Good job, guys. We're about to knock out this chicken jack. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Perfect. Keep up the great work. You've got it. Don't you give up. Not yet. You've got it in you, okay? Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Let's go. Good job. Take that breather. So up next is our seated jog, okay? Just 10 more seconds. So catch your breath for a second, and then we about to certainly lose our breath again for a few seconds. And that's okay, because it's worth it, and we're going to be just fine. But it's time. We've got 30 seconds. Seated jog, starting now. Keeping that core tight and engaged is certainly going to engage your abdominal muscles in this workout, as well as your heart rate is going to be increased to certainly get the cardio aspect as well. Just so you know, boo-boo. Woo! Uppercuts are next. Take that breather. Y'all are killing it tonight. If you're not proud of yourself, you should be. But let's knock out these uppercuts, okay? We got 30 seconds, starting now. You got it. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. Don't you give up. Not yet. I know you're tired, but you've got it left in you. I'm telling you, you do. Take that breather. Block jacks are next. All right. Time to knock out these block jacks, baby. We've got 30 seconds. Starting now. Perfect. You got it. Take your breather. Knee slice or slam is next. So remember, if you struggle to raise your knee, baby, no excuse. You can sure slam that bad boy, okay? There is no excuses over here because I've been over 500 pounds. I understand, and I know for a fact there's modifications I show that you can do, okay? But we've got 30 seconds, knee slice or slam, starting now. And I understand you're not going to go as fast as me if you're just starting out possibly, but baby, starting is the best thing you can do. Just don't stop this time because you can do it. I promise. I want you to see what it's like for once not to give up on yourself. Okay? I know you can do this. Take that breather. Yes. Up next is that seated row. Perfect. All right, let's do the seated row, baby. We've got 30 seconds. Starting now. Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades. Good job. Keep it up. Almost there. That's it. Take your breather, baby. Now up next is our hip abductions. We're almost done with round 2 of 3. All right, let's go on in and knock out our hip abductors, baby. We're growing those glutes. But we're going to go on ahead and start. We've got 30 seconds. Hip abduction starting now. Woo! Yes. That's it. And baby, if you don't know what a glute is, that's your booty. Your gluteus maximus is your buttocks. The bottom side of your backside, okay? Whatever proper terminology you want to classify it as. That's what it is. Take that breather. Our last exercise in round 2 is going to be our tapsies. Okay? Then we're going into round 3, our third and final round. Tapsie time, baby. Let's go. We've got 30 seconds. Starting now. Pick your own pace. You can do it. You can do it. That's it. Yes. Perfect. Yes, baby. You got that. Take that breather. About to move into our third and final round. We're going to start off round 3 at the top with our reach and step. The only thing is, if you've not challenged yourself yet, baby, now is your time. All right, we got reach and steps for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Put in that work. You got it. We are almost done. Once we finish this round, we'll do some light stretches. I'll come up and chat for a second. Then your girl's taking a share. Okay. Good job. So if you don't know, it is time for you to take your breather. We're going to move into our jump ropes in just 10 seconds, okay? But, hi, I'm Nataushia. I do seated cardio. If you don't know what it is, stick around, okay? But it's time for us to do our seated jump ropes. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. But I'm 32 years old. My name is Nataushia. I'm considered the seated cardio queen now. I do go live Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time unless I say otherwise. But I do have Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Streaming on all 3 right now at the same time. So come join me sometime. Come join all of us. We love new people coming in and working out with us. But take your breather. Whew. Up next, battle ropes. But I started my weight loss journey in May of 2021. I weighed over 500 pounds. I'm now down to 225 pounds. I did have gastric sleeve June 30th, 2021, but I did change my entire lifestyle. We're going to knock out these battle ropes for 30 seconds. Starting now. But I track 3 things and 3 things only. I track my proteins, my carbs, and my sugars. That's all that I've tracked the entire time that I've been on this journey. I allow myself between 60 and 100 grams of protein. I try to get as many as I can. I try to stay around 60 grams of carbs, but no more than 100 a day. And I allow myself around 28 grams of sugar every day. Okay, I am vegetarian. I do not consume meat. Take your breather. And the only reason why I don't consume meat is because I have digestive issues. Like it literally gets lodged in my esophagus. I choke. I can't breathe. Like that's just what it is. But yeah, we're going to do our back jacks. We got 30 seconds of back jacks. Starting now. But I do drink a lot of protein shakes just to ensure that I hit my goals. I eat eggs. I eat cheese. I eat a lot of veggies, a lot of peanuts, a lot of cashews, a lot of almonds, a lot of string cheese, lots of pickles and cucumbers, lots of very low carb items. That's what I choose to eat because I know that's what works for me. Take your breather. I also like to eat a lot of salads because I do work at Chick-fil-A, but I do not consume meat, so I will eat a lot of salads, or I actually create egg salads sometimes for myself. But we're going to do our outs and ups. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. But I do not consume a lot of sugary beverages. I drink a lot of Gatorade Zero, Propel. I drink water. I drink some of those Alani drinks. I drink Exi-Trim. I drink my weight loss coffee that helps suppress my appetite. There are so many things that I utilize to help me reach my goals now. I have a Fat Blaster kit that I lost 18 pounds in less than 2 weeks. That is also included. Take your breather. But that was also pinned to my Linktree account. It's the Fat Blaster kit. I lost like 18 pounds in less than 2 weeks. We got Quick Feet next. But these are just the things that I've added to my toolbox to help me reach my goals. Okay? But let's go on ahead and knock out our Quick Feet. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. I also drink a lot more water than I do sugary stuff. I've cut down on my alcohol. Like, I try to limit that completely. I find healthier alternatives for sweets, things of that nature. But if you're wanting to go on a weight loss journey, you have to realize that it really starts in your head. Making the decision to go on ahead and choose yourself and healthier lifestyle habits. Take your breather. Because it's not easy. Because a lot of times, especially if we go to like work parties and gatherings and we have pizza parties, how many of us struggle to turn down pizza? But it's worth it. We're going to go on ahead and knock out our chicken jacks, okay? We have 30 seconds starting now, which you don't have to necessarily turn down the pizza, but what you could do is simply eat the toppings instead of the crust. If you struggle with consuming carbs like myself, because my body is insulin resistant. I have PCOS, endometriosis, all that other kind of nonsense. So my body won't process carbohydrates the way that it needs to. So I know that I can't consume them like normal people could. So I have to be willing to adjust my lifestyle in order to hit those goals. Take that breather. Now, is it easy? Absolutely not. I'll be real. It is not easy. Especially when you hit those stalls, especially when you don't see the scale move, especially when you see it, when you gain weight, when you've worked so hard and you gain weight, because it's that time of the month. It happens, but you can't beat yourself up over it. What you can do, though, is do this seated jog for 30 seconds, starting now. Because the scales will fluctuate. You're going to hit stalls. You're going to go maybe months where you don't lose weight. But you can't get discouraged, because what is so fascinating about our bodies is when we lose weight, it has to sometimes catch up. When we lose a substantial amount of weight, our body goes into shock because it's like, oh my gosh, we're dying. When in reality, we're just getting healthy. So our body will play tricks with us and not want to lose weight. Hold on to what it has. Take your breather. But that doesn't mean that you're going to be stalled out forever. What that means is, yes, it's going to suck. Yes, it's going to really hurt your feelings. And you're going to be like, man, I'm doing everything. Why can't I lose weight? Because you have to be consistent. The moment you're not consistent is the moment you're going to start to creep back into your old habits. And you're going to continue to see the scale to increase. You won't worry about it stalling, because you're going to start seeing it increasing if you don't stay consistent. I'm just being real, not trying to be mean, but that's how it goes. What we're going to do now is our uppercuts. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. But I promise, it will get easier. There are going to be moments that you're going to question, oh my gosh, is it even worth it? Yes, baby. Because guess what? You cannot put a price tag on your life. You can't. You are priceless, and you are worth more than what you realize. And being the best and healthiest you is the best thing that you could possibly do. That's just my opinion. Take your breather. But what we're going to go into next is our block jack, okay? But I only say all of this because I'm coming from a perspective where I've never been able to ride a roller coaster. I've never been able to fit into a roller coaster. I've never been able to go into public places and not be able to not be worried if I'm going to fit or not. I always had to because I was so big. Let's knock out these block jacks. We got 30 seconds starting now. But I used to have to research, okay, does this movie theater have raising armrests? Am I going to be able to fit into the booth at this local restaurant that I love so much? Absolutely not, because I felt like I was ripping my stomach off. Or I'd have to ask for special seating because guess what? I couldn't sit in patio furniture because I was too big. I don't have to worry about that now. And I know a lot of us worry about that. I know a lot of us can't do a lot of things. Take your breather. Simply because of our size. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm saying it to be real. I know what it feels like. And baby, when I tell you you can do this, I promise you can. It won't be easy, but it will 100% be worth it. Absolutely worth it. But let's knock out this knee slicer, okay? We have 30 seconds of our knee slicer starting now. But please don't get upset if you don't start seeing your results, but you're also not putting in that work. Because I promise, if you show up and you do these exercises, even if you choose not to do this and you just go for a walk, guys, I promise you're going to start seeing changes and you start making healthier eating habits. You can do it. I promise. It takes time and it doesn't happen overnight. Take your breather. But you are absolutely worth every single little bit of work you choose to put into yourself because you deserve the world. Whether or not you realize it or not, you are an absolute queen or king. If you're a man watching this, I don't know if you are, but if you are, you are. Just know that you are worthy and you are more than enough just the way that you are. No matter what size you are, no matter what. Okay, but let's go ahead and knock out this seated row. We have 30 seconds of that starting now. Okay, you got it. Put in that work. We're almost through. And I am so proud of you. Look at you go. Perfect. Good job. Take that breather. So up next is going to be that hip abductor, okay? I can never thank you guys enough for showing up. I can't thank you guys enough for just being who you are as a person. Because you could be doing anything else right now, but you're choosing to be here right now with us. And that means a lot to me. You all keep me going more than what you realize, and I can never thank you enough for that. But let's knock out this hip abductor. We got 30 seconds starting now. We got one more after this one. All right? Keep it going, baby. I'm so proud of you. And if no one has told you today, baby, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. I don't know who you believe in. I don't know what you believe in, but I'm here to tell you God is real. And he will push you through if you truly believe in him. Just so you know, I'm learning this. Take your breather. Maybe you don't believe in him, and I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm here to tell you this much. He has held my hand and guided me through this process of life over the last few months. It has been one heck of a journey, but I don't know where I would be without him, without my mom, without my family, without you guys. I don't know where I would be at, to be completely frank. So thank you guys for just being who you are. But let's knock out this last one, okay? We have tapsies for 30 seconds starting now. Put in that work because I promise you're worth it. Please know that, and I will say it over and over and over because you know what? I questioned my worth for years and years and years. And I wish that I knew how much I was worth before I started losing weight because I never knew that I was worthy because I felt like I was too fat. I felt like I weighed too much to be worth anything to anybody. But I'm here to tell you guys that's a lie. Take your breather. We are about to stretch. But it is 100% a lie because you know what? We are worthy no matter where we are in life. Okay? But guess what? It's time for us to stretch. Okay, so be your little T-Rex self and we're going to stretch your little bitty arms, okay? Yay! So what I need you to do right now, boo-boo, is going ahead and bring this left arm across our body. So if you don't know, I like to do seated stretches now so all of us can be included. Now, if you want to continue stretching after we're finished, you're more than welcome to, but I don't do that because I like to try and do all-inclusive exercises now because I have so many people that inbox me with mobility issues, etc., and I want to make sure we all can do something together, okay? So what I need is open, over, open, under, okay? So we're going to take our right arm now. We're going to pull it across our body. Let's go, baby. I know this much. I better not be the only person in this world sweating right now doing seated cardio. I know I better have a few of y'all beautiful beauties sitting over here glistening just like me and Edward Cullen would be in that sunlight, okay? We got to be glistening. Yeah. All right. Open. Over. Open. Under. Now what we're going to do is take our left arm and we're going to pull it behind our head. Now, I've not always been able to do this. I don't know about you guys, but I used to be at a size where I couldn't pull my arm behind my head. So this is what I had to do. Interlock my hands, pull it behind my head like so. You're going to choose one of the options that works for you, and let's go, babe. Whew. Good job. We got this. Yes, we do. Because guess what? You've got this too. Yes, you do. All right. I need you to cross out. Cross over. Spirit fingers. Bring it on. Okay. Cross out. Cross under. All right. So we're going to take our right arm. We're going to pull it behind our head, okay? Let's go, babe. We are almost finished. Y'all, I am so sweaty. Perfect. Yes. All right. Open. Over. Open, under. Now what I need you to do is keep your left leg planted on the floor with your knee bent. Your left foot will be flat on the floor. Your right foot will be extended and your toes will be facing the sky, okay? Then what I'm going to need for you to do is inch your way down. If you can reach for your right foot. If not, that's fine. Go as deep as you can go, and we're going to stretch the back of that right thigh. Starting now, baby. Yeah. Good job. Now, I will say if you can reach your foot, what that's going to do is it's certainly going to intensify the stretch within that right leg, okay? And that's fine, baby. It is completely fine. All right, come up, and we're going to switch sides. So we're going to bring our right leg in, flat on the floor. We're going to extend our left leg out and inch our way down, okay? Let's go for it. Woo! Great job tonight, guys, for real. And now when we finish this one, we're going to do one more stretch where we have both of our legs out in front of us. You'll have to be very careful not to face plant because it is a very likely possibility. So just be very careful, okay? So we're going to come up. We're going to extend both legs out in front of us, okay? Try really hard to control yourself to where you don't all the way fall flat on the floor, okay, babe? Because I'm not there to pick you up. I wish I was, but I ain't. So just be careful. But we're going to take it down starting now. So inch your way down. If you can touch your toes, touch your toes. If you can't, baby, that's fine. You go as low as you can go, and it's still going to work. Yes. Good job. We have one more little breathing exercise we're going to do, and then we will be finished with tonight's routine, okay? All right, let's come up. We're going to spread our legs. The breathing exercise we are going to do is a inhale up. You're going to hold your breath right here. And we're going to exhale down. We're going to do a total of 4 of those. You are going to be in complete control of your inhales and your exhales, but we're going to do 4 together, and then we'll be done, okay? So let's go on ahead and get our breathing exercises going. Let's go. One. 2. 3. 4. There we go. 'Oh, you certainly can, honey. Thank you, Mona. Great workout, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. But if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, just let me know. Because if not, I am going to hop off of here and go take me a shower because your girl is tired. But I love you guys so much. Well, I hope that you certainly come back, Jen. Good job, Grace. You are so welcome, RJ. Thank you, G-Mom. You are so welcome. Yes, Kaya. I hope I said that. I hope I said that right, still. You're welcome, Julie. You're welcome. You are so welcome, guys. You too, Pamela. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. Y'all know, sorry for squinting. Your girl's supposed to wear glasses, but I don't, if you can't tell. Yay, I'm so glad. I will be here tomorrow, Lord willing. I absolutely will. And I do really want to apologize for missing last week, guys. Like, I have not been okay. Mentally, I have not. But I'm doing the absolute best that I can, given my circumstances, to be completely honest. But I appreciate you guys always showing up and showing out, for real. But if anything changes, just keep an eye on my stories, because I'm trying to keep you guys as updated as possible, because I am going through my own mess right now. But I'm trying not to give in. Okay? I'm doing the best that I can. I promise. But I love you guys, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. I am going to sign off. Thank you, Mona. Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. But hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Thank you, Karen. But I'm going to sign out. You all be absolutely blessed, okay? Absolutely. You are so right. Make sure you guys don't neglect yourselves as well, okay? Y'all be well, be blessed, and I will see you all tomorrow at some point, okay? Good night, y'all. Bye.